Hello and welcome, Earth Signs. How are you guys? Welcome. My name is Tina. In case you haven't been here before, welcome in. If you're brand new, welcome back. If you're a loyal follower, and you guys amaze me. I'm getting ready to set up the paranormal flashlight for those of you who've never seen this before or seen me. It is same kind of flashlight setup that we use in paranormal research to allow there to be just enough adjustment that spirit can make contact with us and communicate. So I can, there we go, I can feel they have a hold of the light actually. All right, thank you, Spirit. They got the drill down. All right, Earth signs. We're going to start with, let's start with Capricorn. 3 mini readings. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. All right, Capricorn. Can we get some jumpers for the sign of Capricorn? Drop down, like, subscribe, and share this video, will you please? YouTube is changing their algorithms, and everybody is needing as many likes now in order for my videos to get offered out there and recommended. You know, one of those suggestions. If you hit that like button every time, that really helps me. As a matter of fact, I hit the like button for every video that I watch, unless I find it offensive, and then I don't do anything. Mama said if you can't say anything good, don't say anything at all. It doesn't make a shit bit of difference. If you're mean to somebody and hit a dislike, just let it go. But since I have seen how much work and effort it takes to put into a video now, I always hit that like button. Like I said, unless it's offensive, and then I just move on along. All right, let's see, Cappy, what's going on with Capricorn? Actually, Capricorn. Man, I feel like this is a good reading for you. You've just moved past something. You got the 4 of Cups in reverse. You were a little bit picky about something, but you're not as picky now. It's because you have more facts. You've given this some time, some thought, but you're ready to move forward. As a matter of fact, you're probably moving forward with your life right now as we speak. We've got the 6 of Swords that comes up. You made a decision to move forward and to get into something more stable. And you notice that 6 of Swords is depicted. There's 6 swords right straight down through that boat. Not a good time to pull a sword out. Want to fight? Let it go, okay? If you pull a sword out to fight, boat sinks, right? But you're moving on to calmer waters. You did have some chaos around you. There was some confusion. But I think, Capricorn, you know, your cooler heads prevailed here. We've got the Strength card. You did not jump to any conclusions. You went deep down inside with the resources you had to really control yourself. You could have very easily gone off the deep end, said some things you maybe didn't want to say or do. But we have the Justice card, and that's all about a quiet kind of control. You don't, Capricorn, you don't have to be all noisy and out there and in somebody's face to have equality and justice happen. You're allowing it to come to you. We have the Empress. Yeah, you're manifesting this new life. We've worked very hard on it. The Empress is somebody that is pretty high as an authority figure. She's above a queen. She is all about taking you a little further in that next direction. That Empress is leading you by the hand. We have the Nine of Cups. You're wrapping up an old cycle. There you have that 9. You're kind of proud of them, sitting there in front of them, guarding them. All you need is that 10th cup. Well, we're going to make 11 out of it. It's the 2 of Cups. Notice how this actually worked together. Look at the Roman numeral over the lion's head. It can be an 11. We have 9 and 2 is 11. New opportunity coming in. I'm throwing some numbers out there for all you numerology people. But there is a new connection coming through. There's somebody else that's going to be coming back to take this other person's place. You're not replacing them. You're just kind of moving forward, going on with your life. And you've got the Page of Pentacles coming in. He's letting you know that change is coming about. This new connection is going to be a little more tangible, something you can put your hands on. Yeah, something you can take to the bank. This person that's coming has got a little more grounding. Somebody a little more grounded this time around. All right. Can I get some jumpers for Capricorn? I need a few clarifiers. Oh man, my favorite card. One more. All righty. Let's see. One of my favorite cards popped out is the Chariot card. That's all about that forward change that's coming. Look, she's on that motorcycle. She's getting ready to head out to a brand new life. Capricorn, you're not letting what didn't work out hold you back. You've already let that go and you're moving forward. You want to see what's to come. And that's kind of, notice that motorcycle doesn't even have a windshield on it, okay? She wants to see what's coming at her. You were in a toxic situation. It may not have felt that bad at the time, but it definitely was toxic. That the other person may have been somebody that had leaned on some alcohol or drugs, some kind of social use. Doesn't feel like it's that bad or that heavy in this particular energy for Capricorn. And there's Capricorn in the card. But it was toxic. It was toxic. You knew to move on. We have the 7 of Pentacles, and you have done the work. You've done your due diligence. You've been taking care of your own household, watering your own plants, watching your own harvests come back around. Capricorn, you have done all the right things. And this is another one of my favorite cards out of that deck. It is normally a card that gets thrown away, just like the Joker in a deck of regular playing cards. But I kept this in there because I love it. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Bam. There you have it, Capricorn. All right. Moving on to, what I say, Taurus next. Hang on, Taurus. All right. Moving forward with Taurus. I have readjusted the light back there. I didn't seem to see much activity while I was doing the last reading. There we go. Thank you, Spirit, for turning the light off. Some days they just cannot participate. They have obligations too, I'm sure. And then there's days that maybe somehow some of my readings may seem frivolous and they just choose not to respond. All right. Can I get some more jumpers for Taurus, please? Whoa. Almost. Too many out there at once. And you know what? I'm going to take the one off the bottom of the deck. Go ahead and get started. All right, Taurus, you were dealing with a little bit of a heartache. Actually, the way these cards feel, I don't know if it really feels as much like a heartache or as a pain in the ass. You're just getting out of something. The Three of Swords is too many players on the field. All right. There was just too much input behind the scenes. There were people giving advice that didn't need to. There were people that just kind of influenced what was going on. All right. So this situation didn't work out. I don't feel like it was a third party, as in, you know, somebody cheating, but still there were other parties nonetheless. Like I said, too many players on the field. It was a bit of chaos going on there for a little bit. Oh, did I see an orb go across the screen? Hello, orb. The Seven of Cups. You know, that's the chaos that you're stepping away from. Okay, you were confused yourself for a little bit. You didn't know which way you wanted to go, which avenue you wanted to take. This connection that you're stepping away from felt a whole lot better at first than what it did. You thought you saw opportunity, and it just didn't hash out to be calm enough to be opportunity. It was a little bit of chaos happening around there, you know, and that's why you chose to move on. That's the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about moving forward into something a little smoother, less troubled waters. They can't move forward if they worry about those swords. Take one of those swords out of the bottom of that boat, and it's going to sink right there. So you've got to leave that alone. Leave well enough alone, and go ahead and move forward. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. You know, he's here to let us know that change is going to be for the best. It's going to be for the good of everybody in this case. Even though there's not a lot of money showing up on this spread, there was a lot of issues here regarding finance and money. You know, who paid what bill, who did this, I lent you that, never got it back. You know, and it wasn't real big right now, but your intuition was telling you that, you know what, time to step away from this connection, because this is going to go from tens of dollars to tens of thousands of dollars, and you didn't want to hang out for that. You have been patient. You've got the Temperance card that comes up. Maybe a Sagittarius that you could be dealing with in the background. But it is that contemplation that comes along with patience, and, you know, taking your time, you know, kind of enjoying, you know, there's a lot of beautiful scenery that's going on behind that angel. There are yellow flowers. There's a sunrise coming up over the hill. I don't know if you got to see that real good. He's got his 1 foot in water, one on a rock. Capricorn, I think you have been, no, Taurus, I'm sorry, Taurus, you have been really grounded. Absolutely grounding yourself. And that's where I think that patience is coming from. You're kind of, you know, are you getting outside more, walking in the woods? It's a little too early here in Western Pennsylvania to be going barefoot yet, but you're doing something to kind of get yourself grounded. It's working. It's working. You've got something that's coming along, coming out for the better, that's coming down the road for you. The Hierophant is all about a little more structure, a little more routine. I don't want to say ritual, but it can be that too. The Hierophant's also, you notice the number over the top of him is a 5. 5's all about change. So that's a change that's coming, and I feel like it's going to be really steady for you and solid. It's not going to be all helter-skelter. And we have the 4 of Wands that comes up. You know, that's a great energy right there for a little bit of everything. A little bit of healing, a little bit of celebration. You didn't think you were going to feel this confident and this comfortable for a while, but it's beginning to gravitate your way. Those blessings are coming back, all right? And that one shot right out. Got another deck here to clarify. Try and get a couple more jumpers. There we go, right there. Ask and you will be given. We have the Page of Wands that came up for you. Taurus, you may have been dealing with somebody that wasn't willing to settle down. Somebody that could have been just on the edge of being a player. They really thought they needed to be more social than they should be. Just really wanted to be out there a little bit more than you want to be. You're just a little bit more of a homebody. The Eight of Wands came up in reverse. Now, this is all about a repeating cycle. Okay, notice there is a cycle on the card. Okay, they're easy. Just look at the pictures. That eight, the wands actually, you know, it could be a fire sign that you might be dealing with. We've got some other wands that are laying out here, but it came up in reverse on the table. So you're not going to fall into that cycle again. Eight's about repeating cycles, and it's not. It's not this, you know, she's upside down on her head in the ditch there. Not going to fall for that crap this time. You're not going to go in that same routine. You know, you're really wanting to move forward, and it is going to happen. We have the Justice card. Excuse me, the Judgment card. And that's all about calling forward the resurrection, reconnection. You're going to move forward into something, and this is the Archangel Raphael. Yes, no, Gabriel. Calling forward the dead. But it's also a time for reunions, reconnecting, second chances for a lot of things. I'm not feeling like you may do that second chance for let them have that opportunity, but the question has come up, you know, it could be something that is doable in the near future. And bam, repeat that repeating card from the earlier reading. It's the one I usually throw out because it's like the Joker in a deck of playing cards. But I leave it in this deck because it comes out. Today for Earth signs, it's hitting good. You are a badass being full of life and love and possibilities. So there you have it, Capricorn. No, excuse me, Taurus. I made that mistake earlier, but I know I'm talking to Taurus. Getting ready to do Virgo. See you in a moment, Virgos. Okay, Virgos. How are my Virgos? If you are Virgo and your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, this reading may be for you. It's just a general reading. Can't quite possibly resonate with everybody. But if it does, hit that like, subscribe, and share button, would you please? YouTube is always changing the guidelines for the algorithms. And right now, a lot of people are saying they're losing audience. So every time you hit that like button, that gives them the incentive to put me out there, to recommend my videos to other people, give me, put my videos in your suggestions. So if you would, hit that like button. All right, come on, Virgo. What have we got going on for Virgo? I need some jumpers, please. Okay, you know, that's crazy. My hands are getting really weird that I can't hold the cards. Like they are maneuvering my energy so that I can get those cards in the right spot for them. Very odd. Okay, but I need one more maybe. Spirit, can I get one more jumper, please? Here it is. Who was that guy that took so long to get out? It was the Emperor in reverse. Virgo, hang on, let me pull the rest of these out, see what's happening. All right, the Emperor in reverse. You know, I'm getting the strange feeling that somebody was wanting to be in control. Somebody, and not you, Virgo, somebody else wanted to be in control. Somebody wanted to call the shots. It was kind of a power struggle that was going on for a little bit. We have the Five of Swords, and it came up in reverse. The Five of Swords is definitely about being done with, especially in reverse, being done with that that power issue. You can see he is already overpowered the other two opponents and is moving on. And that's what this is all behind you now. You know, that power struggle isn't happening like it did. You have the High Priestess. You've been following your intuition on this. Absolutely, Virgo. You have been skeptical of your own intuition, too, from what I'm picking up. You would feel things, hear things, know things, but you didn't know how or why. You didn't make the real connection that, hey, this is my intuition speaking to me. But you followed it anyway, kind of reluctantly, but you followed it anyway. We have the Seven of Wands that comes up, and that is about I'm actually holding still because the cameraman, my cat, is readily moving equipment around. Okay, the catamaran, the cat cameraman. Okay, but this Seven of Wands is all about being ready, being prepared. Try not to be in your head too much, because this, you know, these wands are fire signs, and you know that can lead to some emotion. It could even be a fire sign you may be dealing with, Virgo, but you're prepared. You're prepared this time around. We have the Temperance card that comes up in reverse. This changes that's happening for Virgo is going to happen pretty soon. You're not going to have to wait too much longer. There's new things coming in, new and some old things going by the wayside. You know, this Temperance could be, like I said, this could be a Sagittarius that we're dealing with, and it could also be a Leo that we're dealing with here for Virgos. And this Leo, or excuse me, this this Strength card came up in reverse. So you have put most of your strength into staying calm, cool, and collected. Hello, and goodbye. Go play. Go play. That's funny, that cat is the same color as the lion in this depiction. How about that? Those are synchronicities when you see little things like that. That cat coming through this shot is meant to punctuate something for Virgo. If that resonates at all with you, let me know down in the comments. But you've pulled that inner strength out, Virgo. You kind of hung in there and waited. You didn't get too out of control, too brash. Just maintain the status quo with good reason. We have new connection coming in. That Ace of Swords is going to bring about some kind of new connection that is bringing some truth and clarity to a picture that you couldn't see clearly from. Oftentimes the Ace of Swords is almost like the sword of justice. Something is coming in that's going to be brought to light, and you're going to be the victor out of that. And we have the Ace of the Ace of Penises here. All right. Yeah, that wand is a phallic symbol. Take a look at how it's depicted in this picture. But it's all about a romantic connection. It's all about having that passion again coming back into your life. It is about, notice there's leaves and little branches growing off that wand too. That's all about that feeling of spring, and here we are in it right now. All right, Virgo, there you have it. Kind of a crazy reading for you guys. No activity on the light to speak of today. Spirit's taking a day off. I never leave you guys that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.